The stage is set. Let's tell today's story. Have you ever walked into an empty theatre? No audience, no actors, no music, just complete silence. Then, right in the middle of the stage, there's one lonely light. That single bulb is called a ghost light. It's one of theatre's oldest traditions, and, depending on who you ask, it's either there to stop someone breaking their neck or to keep the theatre ghosts happy. So today, we're diving into the fascinating world of ghost lights, where practical safety meets centuries of superstition. Let's start with the boring answer. The real reason ghost lights exist is actually incredibly sensible. Once rehearsals or performances finish, the stage is usually plunged into complete darkness. Theatre stages are full of hazards: stairs, cables, scenery, trapdoors, orchestra pits, and all kinds of equipment that could easily cause an accident. Leaving a single light in the middle of a theatre means that anyone entering the theatre later can actually see where they're going. Some people even believe the practice became more common after a burglar fell off a stage in complete darkness and successfully sued the theatre. Like, what? Whether that's actually true is up for debate, but it certainly makes for a good story. Another possible explanation goes back even further. Before electricity, theatres were lit using gas lamps. Completely turning off the gas could allow pressure to build up in the pipes. So theatres often left a small flame burning overnight to relieve the pressure. When electric lighting replaced gas, the tradition simply carried on in a different form. So that's the practical side. But let's be honest, that's not the reason people remember ghost lights. The legends are what make ghost lights so fascinating. The most famous belief is that every theatre has at least one ghost. Some theatres claim to have dozens. According to tradition, these spirits were once actors, stage group, musicians, or even audience members who loved the theatre so much they never truly left. The ghost light is said to give them a stage to perform on once everyone else has gone home. The idea is simple: leave the ghosts somewhere to dance, sing, and act during the night, and they'll leave your production alone. Take away the ghost light, and they might decide to perform while you're rehearsing instead. Missing props, falling scenery, lighting failures, unexpected noises, every unexplained problem has someone, or something, to blame. But not every legend agrees. Some theatres believe the ghost light actually keeps spirits away. Instead of inviting ghosts onto the stage, the light prevents them from entering altogether. In many cultures, darkness has long been associated with supernatural activity. A single light is thought to protect the building from unwanted visitors. So, depending on where you work, the ghost light is either rolling out the red carpet for ghosts or acting as security. Theatre has always been full of superstition. Actors often refuse to whistle backstage. Many won't say the name of Shakespeare's Macbeth inside a theatre, instead calling it the Scottish play. People have lucky rituals before going on stage. Some performers always enter with the same first foot, others wear the same pair of socks for opening night. Ghost lights fit perfectly into that world. They're part of tradition, part of folklore, and part of theatre magic. And we can get into more of these superstitions in a later video. One thing I really loved about ghost lights is what happened during the COVID-19 pandemic. When theatres across the world were forced to close, many venues deliberately left their ghost lights burning. Not because they expected ghosts, but because it became a symbol. It was a promise that the stage wasn't abandoned forever. The light would stay on until performers returned. It became a message of hope for the theatre community. Even though audiences couldn't come inside, the theatre was still waiting, still alive, just sleeping. So, do you believe ghost lights keep ghosts happy? Honestly, I'm not sure. I've spent enough time backstage to know theatres can feel incredibly strange once everyone leaves. They're silent, they're dark, and every little noise sounds 10 times louder. Whether that's ghosts, old buildings settling, or just our imaginations running wild? I'll let you decide. But one thing is certain: ghost lights have become far more than a simple safety lamp. They're part of theatre history, part of theatre culture, and one of those wonderful traditions that get passed from one generation of theatre people to the next. So, next time you're in a theatre after everyone else has gone home, look towards centre stage. If you see one lonely light standing there, now you'll know exactly why. Or maybe you'll have to decide for yourself. Thanks for spending a little time backstage with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.